Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Plays Crash Bandicoot 2. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time we were really bad at this game.
Yeah, you were dying to many bees.
Yeah, fuck bees, dude. So, that's pretty much where we were at. We're trying to get through it, so that way we can be done with this game and go back to Ace Attorney 2, and I can figure out how to do my snake voice again, because I sure as fuck lost that ability real quick.
Yes.
Trying to do that voice for the other game, and it did not work out very well.
For Noof Noof Noof?
Yes.
What's all this then?
I don't know. But I don't like it.
Alright. So last time we were reading through a bunch of random questions.
Oh, yes.
And I figured we would pick up...
Oh, well, I died there.
Where we left off? Where the fuck did we left off?
Good question. Don't know. I know you...
Okay. So the last question we asked was, have you ever saved an animal's life? How about a person's life?
Oh, yes, and it turns out I had, but...
Yeah, Bobby has, but I'm boring.
Yeah.
So, next question. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be? Another game over in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We're just on a roll here.
Yeah, I'm fucking awful. It would be a bladesmithing shop.
Excuse me?
So,
opening my bevy?
Cutlery and all that kind of stuff.
See, because Bobby actually has a trade.
Yeah.
And talent and skill.
I'm just here, man. Though people did tell me for a while back in the warehouse when I was experimenting around that I should open a bakery too. So, maybe that.
I don't think that I would ever want to open a business. I'm happy working for a business, but if I were to be, quote-unquote self-employed, I think I'd rather be like an author or a graphic designer or something and make my money that way. I guess I would be like a subcontractor for that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that I could do if I were to not work for like a company with W-2s or whatever. I'm not going to start a company unless I come up with a glorious idea for some invention that Seth MacFarlane doesn't steal.
He is known to do that.
He does follow me around with a microphone, but, what are you going to do?
How the fuck am I supposed to get past these assholes? I gotta figure out how to kill those guys. Hold on.
But I do know a publisher, so if I were to become a writer, I would at least have a place to start.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Plus, she's also a writer, and I've known her for almost 20 years.
And she seems really freaking cool.
She's also very cool. So, it works out. So, she could help me out.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not a good writer, so I'm not going to, do that. I can't even finish these fucking awesome fan fictions that I write all of these things out for. I come up with these great ideas, and I'm like, yes, 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 I need to do this, and then I lose interest.
I would say that most writers that I've met are not good writers, but they have fantastic editors.
Right.
And I think that's the main difference.
See, I'm not great at writing like actual intriguing scenes. I'm good at dialogue. All of the stuff that I've tried to write has been very dialogue heavy. I'm not very good at the in-between dialogue parts. Which is probably my problem. But clearly I'm good at that kind of shit because, my glorious jokes.
Oh, yes.
You can tell from these episodes how great I am at dialogue.
It's pretty much the one thing we got going for us.
Kirsch Bloosh. Anyway, next one. Who is your favorite entertainer? Comedian, musician, actor, etc.
Ooh.
Just one overall. It's going to be hard to pick one overall.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Though my gut instinct jumps right away to Robin Williams.
That's a fine choice. I wonder if author counts here.
Maybe.
I think it's more talking about like like the main person though. Like, you know, like I probably wouldn't say like a director for this, even though that would probably count.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm really not sure. If I had to pick specifically of those three things, because it says etc., but I'm going to stick to comedian, musician, or actor.
Just help us limit it down some?
Yeah, because that's a very broad category.
Fuck.
I don't know, man. I'm still in my Melanie C phase. Probably pick her.
That's fine.
I do love her. So, yeah, maybe that.
Okay.
And you said Robin Williams?
Yeah, I would go with Robin Williams.
It's a fine choice. Did you ever see Father of the Year?
Don't believe so.
It's pretty good. It's got Junie from Spy Kids in it, and Robin Williams is his dad.
Well, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I liked it a lot. Okay, number 26. Are you a very organized person?
Absolutely not.
Nope. Me neither. Well, I guess it depends on what you're talking about. Like, my game collection, very organized.
I'm not organized in a single bit of my life.
My spreadsheets at work, I think they're organized, but somebody else could look at them and probably be like, hey, what the fuck?
That's most of what people do when they look at my spreadsheets.
That's what I do when I look at the spreadsheets.
I got some very fancy spreadsheets.
So, I mean, I guess in some ways I'm organized, but in the ways that most people would think of it, I am not. Like, my room, I've never cared about cleanliness. Well, you know what I mean. Like, I don't care about, like, I gotta put all my clothes in the fucking dresser or whatever, you know? I don't know. It's interesting. Though my car is generally not a mess.
Yeah.
That's a chick thing.
Yeah. If a girl has a clean car, don't trust her. Something's wrong with her.
She's trying to impress someone.
Yeah. I don't know what this is.
Have you ever given a presentation in front of a large group of people? How did it go?
Yeah. I've had to do that a few times. One, because it was a required course in college. But also, just, oh, fuck.
I'm wondering how large a group we're talking here.
Yes, it's a good point.
Like, a presentation in front of a college class doesn't really feel like that big. I mean, I guess it depends on the college. Some college classes have very large classes.
Right, it's like 15 kids, whereas, you know, if it's a required entry-level class, we had, I want to say it was over 80 kids.
Like the big auditorium seating things.
It was just all of us crammed into a big computer room, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was the only room big enough. Do I jump down here? Okay.
I guess I've never exactly done a live presentation like that in front of everybody, though I was on the school bulletin at school that every kid in school would see.
Oh, yeah?
So that was recorded, but, I mean, generally very, very small amount of editing. So, maybe?
Fair enough. I'd count that.
Okay.
So, yeah. And
There was one time that me and this dude, Davis, we decided to do as corny a newscaster voice as we possibly could the entire time.
Nice.
It was very entertaining. I wasn't usually the talent on the show. I generally like to be audio if I could. But, you know, we had to swap around. Directing was the only one I hated. But the talent was you know, you're on the I don't know, fucking, what's it? The desk. And you just read off the teleprompter and look at the camera.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty easy. It's probably the easiest job of them, aside from the person who scrolls the teleprompter. That's the easiest job. Jarb. Jarb. I'm Coach C now.
Good job.
Okay, anyway.
Fuck.
What is the strangest dream you've ever had? And we've actually talked about mine before.
Have we?
I'm assuming that we're going to talk about the horse heart robot.
Oh, yes. That's a good one.
With Equus.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some pretty strange fucking dreams. I had a spicy sex dream about Mavis Beacon.
Everybody has that one.
Well, I assume so. And Bob Duncan just did a video on Mavis Beacon.
Oh, yeah?
And I told her, I said I had a spicy dream about Mavis Beacon. And she liked that tweet, so that was fine.
Oh, I see. If you want to be able to go back and get all the boxes, you have to leave that box there. So that way you can jump back over the nitro. Okay.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
We're not completionists.
Ah, fuck.
Who would be another choice for my top entertainer?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that would be a fine other choice. Would be Gerard the completionist. But yeah, you guys probably remember the dream about the robots, and I had to find hearts, so I went to find Equus, because Equus has a horse, and horses have 4 hearts. You know.
Right. Everybody knows that one.
You know, I just associate horses with jellyfish. I don't know. Anyway, what about you? Do you have a strange dream?
I'm trying to think, because I really don't remember most of my dreams. And I know I've had some weird ones. The weirdest one that sticks with me was one to where it was pretty much like a, oh hey, the zombies are attacking and we all gotta evacuate. And it was more like an alien style type setting, but on planet Earth. But the whole, you know, kind of feel of it, running around, where's the hidden monster and all that stuff. And the hidden monster ended up being the creepy as fuck monsters from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 2 movie?
Oh, okay.
The like turtle and the fox or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember very much what
That's the movie with the ooze, right?
Yes. And
I always thought that they looked way worse in that one than they did in the first one. The turtles, I mean.
Ah, yeah, probably.
Then again, I liked the stupid 2007 movie, so...
Well, you're just wrong there.
I saw that one in the theater, and I enjoyed it. It's way better than the live-action ones that they did. Which are still apparently pretty good, but I have no desire whatsoever to see them.
Oh, that's fair.
But the animated 2007 one, it's tight. I only ever saw it the one time in the theater, but
Fuck.
I still enjoyed it.
Dead again. Because I'm not paying attention, and I'm trying to think about silly dreams.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That's part of the channel. But it is, you know, the Dark Souls of platforming.
True. So, next time on Cactus War, we'll play Dark Souls. Got it.
Please, God, no.
Yes, also please, God, no. I would not like that. I don't like looking at it. I don't want to edit it. I don't want anything to do with Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Code Vein, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Code Vein.
Because at least it looks good, unlike Dark Souls or Bloodborne. Everyone's like, oh, Dark Souls looks great. I'm like, what the fuck are you looking at? They need to invent more than 2 colors.
That's a fair point.
Jesus. And people are like, oh, Bloodborne's beautiful. I'm like, it's not, though. It's really not. Anyway.
No, love is blind.
We'll go ahead and go past the dream one then, shall we?
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Let me think. What else was there? I was at my grandmother's house, and that was the main bit of it. And then when we got evacuated into a desert, and there was this odd little house there, and I hid in the cabinet in the side, and I don't really remember what happened. But yeah, my grandma's house isn't in the desert. I don't know why. We instantly walked out into the desert.
Over the desert and through the desert to grandmother's house we go.
Yeah.
You know that old song.
That old Jim, yes.
Back in Moscow. That's the wrong show. Fucking hell.
But yes, that was I think that's the weirdest one that I've got.
That you can recall. Anyway.
That I can recall. I'm sure I've had way weirder.
So this next one will probably fill up the rest of the episode.
Oh yeah?
What is a controversial opinion that you have?
All of them.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Right?
Right.
There are quite a few.
Look.
Without getting into political shit.
Even still, like, I'm a redneck that ran away to Hawaii, lived with the Amish, did blacksmithing. I'm a weird dude.
I don't know that any of that is controversial, though.
Yeah, but you have to think that the kind of mentality that goes in behind that, it kind of fucks with you after a while. Sure. It makes you a weird person. But also, I just hate children.
Yeah.
Like, some people are like, oh, I don't like kids, I don't know if I'll... No, that's not liking kids. I hate children. There's a difference.
He likes some things. He likes it when they don't scream.
I like it when they don't scream or really make noise, but also when they walk and they're really bad at walking and they kind of just do this weird waddle thing. I think that's adorable.
It is pretty cute. Though I also have recently learned to not take anime advice from children.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why? One of them tell you to watch JoJo or something?
Aubrey told me to watch Maid-sama on Netflix. I can see why she likes it. But
that's...
I gotta tell you, it was really bad. It's clearly made for people exactly her age.
Yes.
Right? And I'm just like, okay. Now, there are a lot of kid shows that I enjoy.
Yes.
That's not one of them.
Absolutely not. I mean, I've watched it. It was on Hulu when I just resubscribed to Hulu. So I was like, yeah, I'll watch an episode or two of this. And I was like, oh, wow, this is not for me.
Yeah, it was not good. But it made me want to watch Ouran High School Host Club again, so I did. Though I gotta tell you, that show's real different now. Because of Vic Magonia. All of the shenanigans around him have come around and changed how I feel about the character Tamaki completely. Now he just feels way too touchy-feely and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, that's Vic.
Oh no. I mean, he probably should have felt that way in the first place in the show, but yeah, now I'm just like, oh, it's autobiographical, I see. But it's also got J. Michael Tatum as Kyoya.
Oh yeah?
Which is good. So I'm just like, yay. And he's just in full Hoen Kyoma mode.
Well, that's a good thing.
Too.
Yes.
Anyway, controversial opinions. Now, we've been over many, many, many of them on this channel before. I have a lot of them.
Yes.
Even when it just comes to video games, right? Like, I love all 4 Mass Effect games. I think they're all amazing. People would say, oh, only 1 and 2 are great. They can go fuck themselves.
Yes, I agree.
3 is the best of the trilogy, of all 4 of them, really. But also, Andromeda was way overhated and is actually really good. I mean, I played it at launch, and it wasn't a perfect release, glitchy-wise, but I've seen much worse.
Yes.
I mean, I played The Witcher 3.
Yeah?
Which is far glitchier than Andromeda is. Trust me. Or Skyrim, etc. I think the difference is that the glitches need to be entertaining for people to like them.
I'm not sure that I would say Witcher 3 is glitchier than Skyrim. I put them about the same level.
Oh, no, I didn't say that Skyrim... Oh, yeah, Witcher 3 is not as glitchy as Skyrim.
I'd put them about the same level, though, because I played a decent chunk of Skyrim once. No glitches. I played Witcher 3 for about an hour, and I got a glitch.
Oh, yeah. You get all sorts of glitches in Witcher 3. Glitcher 3.
Hey. I haven't seen that when I looked up Witcher 3, but now I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't see that.
Anyway, but yeah, Andromeda is a great game. Good story, good campaign, great characters. A little glitchy at launch, but I mean, I never really had it be that bad, really. I played it on PC at launch, and I played it on Xbox One this last summer, and thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more this last time, too. I assume that they probably even just fixed it up a bit. But, anyway. I love Fire Emblem, which is apparently controversial.
Yeah, or a lot of people seem to love Fire Emblem, but they say if you don't love it this exact way, then you're wrong.
Yeah, a lot of people like the old stuff and say, you know, Awakening ruined the series.
No.
I am the opposite. I think that Awakening is what... I mean, it's clear that Awakening is what saved the series. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that's just sales figures. Come on.
But people can still prefer it the other way. And I understand their mentality, right? It's just like, yeah, I played Hitman Absolution and I loved that game, and that's what got me into the series. Great for you. It's still a bad Hitman game. It could be a good game for all I know. It's just not what this series was / should be, right?
Yeah.
So I understand it from that perspective. But I love Awakening, Fates to a lesser degree, and Three Houses to a ridiculous degree. But Shadows of Valentia, not so much, though I kind of want to revisit it now. I wish I didn't sell it. I was a fool. I was a fool!
Oh, yeah?
It's too expensive for me to rebuy, so I'm just like, okay.
Oh, fuck you. No.
But
That's
now
how you
that I
kill
know all
that
the
character.
voice actors from it separately, I'm just like, oh.
This game of cheating.
I agree. Remember that time that you said the little lizard fellow wasn't a dick?
Yeah, because he wasn't.
Oh, I see. Isn't Crash 2 supposed to be the best one of these three?
You know, I don't know that. Is it?
I think that some people like 3 more, but I think that 2 is generally the one that people like the most. I could be wrong about that. I wasn't a PlayStation kid. I think that I remember Cat Icarus saying that he liked 3 the best, but a lot of people like 2 the best.
Sure, let's go with that. I don't generally care too much about what other people's opinion are on games.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
Because a lot of people like Final Fantasy VIII. They're wrong.
A lot of people like Final Fantasy VII the best,
They are also wrong.
though you also like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not a fantastically executed game. I think it is.
It's
and
just not 9 or 6.
It's just not 9 or 6. Specifically 9.
I'd like to experience 6 in some fashion. Like, maybe I should watch a Let's Play, or I don't know, but we're going to play it.
Or you could just play it on your own, because we have the ability.
It seems unlikely.
We have the technology.
I'm very sad that it's not one of them that's coming out on the Xbox. They're coming out with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, I think. But not 6. And I'm like, well, shit.
Fuck. Nope, I screwed that one up.
Man, this level sucks.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of a bitch. But you know, it's the last levels, so it's supposed to be harder.
True. Obviously, other controversial opinions. I don't like PlayStation. I mean, I've got my reasons, and some of them are not good reasons. But you know, that's generally controversial. Nice juke on that one, sir.
Thank you.
Let's see, what else? I don't like Lord of the Rings either. Oh my god, did I try?
See, not like in Lord of the Rings. It's just, I think Jennifer Lawrence is not a great actress, nor is she attractive.
I think she's attractive enough. But yeah, I mean, she wouldn't be like top of my list or anything. As for acting, I think she's all right. I think that she only got the Oscar that she got because that was a very dry year for Best Actress nominations. Conversely, Anne Hathaway also got her Oscar that year, and she very much deserved that.
Why did you not do the slide, you stupid Bandicoot? Yeah. Really, I think Saoirse Ronan deserves it more. And I think she is a way better actress. And way cuter.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I like Jennifer Lawrence in The Hunger Games, though I still think that she doesn't really look right for the role.
Yeah, she doesn't look starved enough.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that she's fat.
Right, but
there's
a difference between looking like healthy, normal, kind of as a person, and then looking starved.
Right. She's got the kind of like puffy cheeks, which, you know, is fine if that's a natural thing, whatever, but it doesn't really work for hey, I don't eat for weeks at a time.
Yeah. And I'm not saying she should have starved herself for that role.
She was still good in the role, though.
Yeah. I guess.
When I heard about it, I was like, that's weird, but alright. Then again, I mean, I read the book like a couple weeks before the movie came out.
No.
I did that for a while there. Like, I would just like hear a movie's coming out. I'm like, alright, I'll read that book. And if I liked the book, then I would go see the movie. If I didn't like that book, then I wouldn't go see the movie.
Is that that's the fucking end. There we go.
Huzzah.
Fuck this level, dude.
And that's a whole episode.
No, we gotta do at least 2.
Alright.
We gotta get through this shit.
It's gonna be a long one. That's fine, I agree. We should get rid of this series. Just throw it in the bin.
No, we gotta at least try and get through it. Sorry that one took so long. Turns out I'm just bad at this game. But also the little electric fellows have some odd hitboxes. Takes some getting used to.
It's probably also a controversial opinion to put Sporty Spice as my #1 entertainer. People
Maybe.
laugh at me. Like, they give me shit.
Oh, I might have chosen the wrong level. I remember this.
Lamau.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's do this shit. You should have saved. What's happening here? Fucking rats!
It's pretty much like a time thing. Eventually, they stop.
The fairy goes away.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, you were doing so well, too.
Yeah.
Hot dizzle.
Not that good.
Alright, maybe let's move on from controversial opinions, then.
Yeah.
Because we had a few. Who in your life brings you the most joy?
My dad.
Fine choice.
Fantastic human being. Pretty much the only reason why I'm not a complete shitlord.
Yeah, complete shitlord.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a good person, you know. But he's pretty much the only reason why I'm not way worse.
Let's see. I mean, like, yeah, I love my folks and my sister and my niece and all that stuff. I'm just trying to think of any particular person. I'm not really sure. Jim Butcher.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, get it where you can get it.
I don't know. You know, I just... It's hard to say I have a single favorite person, you know?
Yeah. I do know that feels.
Dude, you fucking rocked
There.
this one. Just absolute destruction.
There, we knocked out 2, so we're good.
Yeah, 99% of it was 1.
I just remember as a kid trying to 100% that level, and that's a bitch. They have a death route that is way ruder. Okay, now we're gonna save. Sabe.
Huh? So.
53%.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
cool. Alright, next time we'll continue on with these random questions.
I should point out that when I attribute my dad to me being pretty much not a horrible person, it's not because my mom wasn't an excellent mom. But at some point, you gotta have that rock that you latch onto, and that was my dad.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah.
I've latched on to many different people throughout my life.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. My mom's an amazing mom, and has done a lot more for me than I've seen most moms do for their kids, which is kind of sad. But, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I fucking love my parents.
Yeah.
I probably pick them too. I really like them quite a bit.
I love
Yeah, they're alright.
I love my parents once my mom and my dad got together. My biological father, who I'm not referring to, is one of the worst human beings on the planet.
Yes.
I hope he's dead.
Probably is.
No.
No. Not today.
I would have heard.
You know, eventually.
No. I've got specific people that I have, like, hey, if this happens, let me know, because I got a grave to piss on.
Yeah.
Which,
good.
you think I'm joking, I'm not.
Speaking of pissing on graves, you know, another controversial opinion is that Sense8 is the best show on Netflix. That's fun.
Wow, you're kind of digging deep there. Alright. Good for you. Yeah.
It is in the first episode, man. I mean, it's a lot of people are going to associate it with that.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Great fucking show. Watch Sense8. Garrison. Watch Breaking
Yeah.
Bad, Garrison.
I'm even wearing a Breaking Bad shirt, Garrison.
Finish Somnium Files, Garrison.
He's never gonna.
Fucking, he's so close too. It's frustrating as fuck. This motherfucker still hasn't played Fire Emblem yet. Like I just.
Instead, he's making interesting backgrounds on his Zoom account.
Yeah, what the fuck else are you doing, Garrison? you're doing nothing at all. You're just talking to me, talking shit.
Oh, I love talking.
Well,
trash
I mean,
about
you know,
Garrison.
continue to watch the show, please.
Obviously.
I appreciate that. That is the most important thing that you can be doing, but also do all those other things, because this is only half an hour of your day.
Right.
Unless you want to go back and watch our great older series, like Mass Effect, which you should be watching, because it's great.
Yeah, especially Mass Effect 3.
Bitch. All three of them. Watch all three of the series.
Watch all 3 of them, but there are some key humorous moments in 3
Yes.
that I think you will specifically enjoy.
That is Bobby's favorite episode.
By far. Okay, so yeah, we should probably do our shout-outs and close this out.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
My shout-out is towards a ABS Master Bladesmith called Bruce Bump. And the reason why I'm doing a shout-out to him is that I'm studying designs and knives for a presentation for my ABS thing to move up in the ranks. And one of his knives is one that I'm going to be directly ripping off, because I've never seen it before, and it's gorgeous. And he also just makes really pretty knives in general. So I'm going to do a shout out to him because he does excellent work, and I like his work, and I'm going to copy it because I want to.
Okay.
It's a Gambler's Dirk, which looks interesting. It has like a little finger guard in it, and he did this really neat case design for it and everything, and it's very pretty.
Dirk Pitt, I assume.
No. But yeah, he does some gorgeous things with knives, and I'm very jealous, and I wish I had his skills.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's my shout out.
Cool. I'm going to do a random one.
Oh!
I'm going to do a shout out to Hall & Oates.
Alright, Boomer.
Daryl Hall and John Oates. So, this is a pop duo from, what, like the 70s, the 60s?
Yeah, it's been... I have an odd question.
Okay.
Because we have a Polish friend. Does he know who Hall & Oates is? Did you run this?
I'm sure he doesn't.
Did you run the shout out to a Polish filter?
I'm sure he does not.
We need to ask Reddick if he knows who Hall & Oates are.
He's going to call me a boomer, and that's going to make me sad.
I just called you a boomer.
Yeah, but you're older than me, so it's fine.
No, that's fair.
Anyway, so I woke up this morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Right. As you do.
No, I woke up this morning with private eyes watching you in my head, and it would not leave for quite some time.
Okay.
I don't know why it was there. The only thing I associate with that song is one episode of Veronica Mars, and I haven't watched that since July, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But anyway, the song was just in my head, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is just where I'm at right now. Just waking up with old-ass songs. And so I'm just doing a shout out to Hall & Oates. I mean, they're a good duo of people. They're never like my favorite, but you know, they've been on my mind today, so I'll do a shout out to them.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And I sent Roddick a text, and looks like he's replying right now. Let's
Okay,
see.
we gotta...
He says you're out of touch. I don't know what that means.
Was it a Hall & Oates song? I will admit to not being too familiar with Hall... That sounds like he's quoting lyrics.
Yeah, he fucking does. Wow.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
Hall & Oates, Poland approved. We passed it through our Poland filter, and it gets the nod of approval.
Okay. See, I wouldn't put it past him to have just said you're out of touch, not as a reference. So I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's fun. Okay, well, you know, a Polish man who is Gen Z somehow knows Hall & Oates. So that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, alright guys. See you next time.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye.
Finished Somnium Files.